You guys commented on the idea of like secret protocols, which is what I call it, which I think I'd love to unpack this because to me, like, this has been one of the greatest things that has held us back, right? It'll be like, Dr. Smith over here has secret, special, magical treatment plans that only they know and only the people who precept are with them know. And we don't talk about them openly, and you can't get access to them in any way whatsoever. Like, could you imagine if a conventional doctor was like, you know what, I have a secret special way of doing knee replacements and nobody knows. And if you happen to shadow with me, I might show you, but I'm going to do it. I'm not going to tell anyone about it. And it's secret and special. Like, could you imagine, right? If we were trying to consume conventional medicine and it used the same sort of hoarding strategies around protocols and solutions and ideas for patients as we do, you would not accept, right? You'd be like, that I will never work with that surgeon. He has a secret special way of cutting my knee open, like never. And then for some reason, we view that as leadership, right? We've pedestalized these people who have secret special protocols and hope to God they'll tell us them one day, rather than realizing that that's actually the very like foundational thing that's holding us back.
I couldn't agree more. There's this thing though where there's a collision of business with our medicine. You see this proprietary blends or proprietary procedures in cosmetic offices a lot. There's a cosmetic surgeon or an aesthetic person who's like, I do it this way. I coined it the like Bobby procedure, the way I do it, hard to teach. But if you want to come learn from me, go ahead and pay $30,000 and I'll show you specifically individually. Won't comment on it. It's whatever, all that kind of stuff. So I see that like even in medicine, it does exist, but
Mm-hmm,
in
mm-hmm,
the business world of like cosmetic medicine, that's where it seems to exist, which is really similar to us because it's a business, right? Like it's a
mm-hmm.
business part of where we're trying to be entrepreneurs at the same time as we're trying to be really good clinicians. But a lot of the times, the entrepreneur part of it seems to override the good medicine part of it. And we end up getting this mindset that we should hold on to things for ourselves because if somebody gets um like sniffs out what we're doing, then they're gonna eat our lunch. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
that's not the way this works. You're never going to. And maybe that worked for you for some time at the beginning of your career after you graduated school because you thought that's how things work. But then you cemented that thinking going forward. And we're like, I'm just going to keep things to myself. Like, I'm not going to answer that call. I'm not going to answer the email. The number of NDs I've emailed to be like, oh my God, that's so cool. Or DM'd even. That's so cool. Like, what are you doing? And then you just get you get ghosted.
Love that you brought up that dermatology reference because so I hate doing research on dermatology because
Mm.
it feels like you're researching naturopathic medicine. Like, and I've never really made that because it's like, well, hair loss. Okay, well, here's one paper on PRP, but then here's another paper on PRP that's like kind of sort of mixed with some special coolness at this
Yeah.
one particular office. And then here is a study on PRP, but also they used modaxinil. And then here's a study where they used special modaxinil and PRP and, massage the person's head. It feels like you're
Only
researching
with the
naturopathic medicine.
Only with a derma roller that's
Only
0.25 inches. Otherwise, you're not going to get it. Not enough
that's right.
penetration of the medicine into your scalp.
But it's so I've never like been able to articulate what you just said there because I hate researching dermatology for that very reason that the privatization and the like cosmeticness of dermatology has meant that the research is shit most of the time because every paper is on something different. And that's exactly the way that we practice naturopathic medicine.
It's exactly the way we do it. And it's so like, I just wish we had. There seems to be oh my God, this feels so like, I don't know. It feels so negative, Nancy, but it's just the way it is
We're going to turn
because,
it positive. I promise. We'll
yeah, okay.
circle back to the happy. Yeah.
Well, the positive comes from us identifying the reality of how silly we are as a profession, honestly. Like, no, call it as it is. We're so silly. Our conferences are usually so terrible.